Hello everyone! In this video, I'm going to be talking about the Netflix series Free Rein Christmas Special, Free Rein: The 12 Neighs of Christmas, which was released on December 7th, 2018. This was originally going to just be my review about the special, but while beginning to write it, I stumbled upon several reviews about it already. What I found interesting is that most of these reviews about Free Rein: The 12 Neighs of Christmas are, well, not positive. I myself thought the special was good. I wouldn't say it was over-the-top amazing or anything, but it was a really cute story and a fun addition to the world of Free Rein. So why is it getting bad reviews? I think this is because a lot of the people watching it don't realize that it is a sequel to an existing Netflix TV show. It is not a standalone Christmas movie, even though that is how Netflix has displayed it on its interface, which is definitely cause for confusion if you haven't watched the first 2 seasons of Free Rein. As someone who has seen the previous 2 seasons of Free Rein, the special wasn't confusing to me because I already knew all the characters, their relationships, and the setting. But if I came into this special cold, I too would likely be very confused by what was going on and think less of it without knowing the already established style of Free Rein. This problem could have been fixed if the special was added to the already existing Free Rein series, put alongside Season 1 and 2, instead of putting it like it's a standalone Christmas movie, which it is not. The creators or Netflix likely did this with the intention of getting people on a Christmas movie binge to watch the special. But if they aren't familiar with the rest of the show, it really is confusing. Interestingly, even IMDb listed the special as an episode of Season 3, because that is where this special fits in the timeline of the story. According to the site, another episode is also slated to come out on Valentine's Day of 2019. Whether or not that information is accurate, I cannot confirm, but that does make me wonder if they have a Valentine's Day special planned before they release the full season of episodes in summer 2019. In reviewing this special, I think it's also important to note that it's a Christmas special, which means it's going to fall into the common holiday tropes and cliches like every other Christmas movie. But hey, that's okay. The cheesy feel-good cliches of Christmas movies is what often makes them so enjoyable. With that being said, while Free Rein: The 12 Neighs of Christmas was cliche, it wasn't as overly so as I thought it was going to be, and it did some things that I wasn't expecting. Overall, I did really like this special, but I also went into it with the mindset, like I do with Free Rein, that it is not going to have some groundbreaking story or revelation. It's just a fun show with quirky characters and your typical good feel Christmas vibe, and a lot of Christmas music. Therefore, I do recommend watching Free Rein: The 12 Neighs of Christmas, but only if you've watched the rest of the series, and keep in mind that it is a Christmas special. Now I would like to discuss a couple things about the Christmas special, both good and bad, but they do contain spoilers, so this is a spoiler warning if you have not watched the Free Rein Christmas special yet. Let's start with the bad. Okay, so I'm not super picky when it comes to film continuity, but there are some cases that I notice and then I can't unsee them, and they bug me and they take me out of the story. This happened to me in Free Rein in the scene that Zoe breaks the horse ornament. Because of my experience in film, I've grown a trained eye for this sort of thing, but I think this one was just really obvious, especially since the ornament is the focus of this scene. The continuity problem is that the ornament first appears without a ribbon tied to it, then, oh wait, there's a ribbon on it now. Then no ribbon. Wait, it's back. Now the ribbon is extra long. The ornament breaks with the long ribbon. And then look, no ribbon again. Gone like magic. And then before we leave the scene, it returns yet again. Clearly this mistake was likely from them shooting the close-ups of the ornament at a different time than they did the wides and the two-shot, but still, this is a pretty bad oopsie in my opinion. It's one thing if it was a continuity mistake in the background, but for something that is the main focus of the shot, with multiple cuts that practically highlight the ribbon being there and then not being there. They probably realized this when it was already too late to do reshoots, and I'm also guessing they were really crunching on time to get this special out in time for Christmas, so that is how I'm going to assume this mistake made it into the final cut of the special. The next two negative things I'm going to mention were only brought to my attention by the real horse world side of my brain. The scene in which they decide to hitch up the horses to the sleigh to solve the problem of getting Owen out of there is very cute and fun in theory, but part of me was just thinking, wait a second, I don't remember anywhere in the show mentioning or showing Raven had any driving experience. If you hitch up a horse to a cart or a wagon or a sleigh or what have you, without prior experience and getting them used to it, it is not going to be a good time. But I'm just going to pass this off as their horses at some point in the show were taught how to drive, and we just didn't see it anywhere. The second scene that kind of bothered me, I was mostly just confused by. When Gabby leaves from the party on a horse, Zoe picks up a horseshoe off the ground, and I'm just like, wait, did that come off the horse? I guess they were trying to go with the Cinderella thing, but a horse throwing a shoe is not a good thing, and not good for their well-being to go long distances with a missing shoe. Anyway, that's all for my ranty, more negative portion of the review, and now I'm going to highlight some of the things that I really liked about the Christmas special. I thought Penn offering to help random people to the island was really sweet and a great way to show that him discovering that he's a duke hasn't changed who he really is. The scene with the live turkey getting thrown into Marcus's lap in the car was really funny, as was when we were shown them again and the back of the car is just stuffed with items and people. I also love how in the credits the turkey, Mr. Gobbles, is noted as playing himself. I thought Mia's character was interesting in this because there were so many moments that made me not like her, but then there were also so many moments that made me feel sorry for her. It was a really interesting dynamic. My last highlight of the special is when Zoe finds the ornament of Raven. I thought that was a really nice touch to wrap up the special on. There's my review and thoughts about Free Rein, the 12 Neighs of Christmas. You can subscribe to keep up with my latest horse movie reviews. I literally have over a dozen different horse movies I plan to watch and review on my channel at one point or another. It just takes me a while to get to all of them. Thank you for watching and happy holidays!